folks, how's it going? This is Iron Seagull here, back with another Sims info/thoughts video. So this is the first video that I'm recording since returning from my 3-week trip to Sri Lanka, so it's good to finally be back and getting back to my routine and all that stuff. And while I'm at it, I also do want to thank you all for over 20,000 subscribers, because we did hit that last week. And just, wow. I know I say this every time I hit a milestone, but I cannot believe we've come this far. I mean, getting the first 10,000 was crazy enough, but now that's been doubled. Just, what? Like, yeah, I'm just continually surprised at the progress that we've made, and thank you for your support, whether you've just subscribed like yesterday, or you just subscribed right now, or you subscribed back when I first started doing YouTube on a serious basis back in the summer of 2013. But alright, we do have some news to catch up on, both on PC and console. So to start with PC, well, I guess this actually applies to a bit of Sims in general, but Maxis Monthly is tomorrow. Unfortunately though, there's no new content being teased. They're just gonna talk about some stuff with Strangerville, as well as showing off some community creations. While I was not expecting any new paid DLC to come out this month, since we did just get Strangerville, a game pack, at the very end of February, I am a bit disappointed that there isn't at least a patch with some bug fixes, because that at least used to be something that we could count on every month, but even that is slowing down now, so yeah, a little bit disappointed with that. And no new patch this month for consoles also means no Lunar New Year content, because I figured that would not really take that long for that to be ported over to consoles. Maybe that's still happening like next month, or May even, because it didn't really take that long for the new holiday DLC to come to consoles, so I don't suspect this will take too long either. But here's where things get a bit interesting though, because yesterday SimGuru Graham tweeted this, and yeah, wow, we are finally getting a plain white color swatch for the immaculate shelf that we've had since the base game first came out. And yeah, I'm really glad that I got back from Sri Lanka just in time to be able to report on this, because yeah, wow, what a great thing, you know. Just on a personal note, it's like, well, at least I was still here when they released the Lunar New Year content on PC, but then I completely missed the release window for Strangerville, and then it's like, oh, well, now I'm back for them to tease a color swatch that we should have had almost 5 years ago. But yeah, at least this does really kind of back up the fact that yes, they actually do listen to our feedback, even if it's not always put into the game right away. Yeah, they actually do listen. I know I have seen YouTubers talk about the lack of plain color swatches for certain things, especially doors, and the shelf as well. And with this shelf in particular, it is one that you can easily fit into a lot of different places, because it's just like a short, simple shelf. Like, there's nothing that extends out of it that touches the ground or anything like that. So especially with move objects, you can just place this around in a lot of different places. But I always did find it weird that there is one color swatch that's kind of close to white, but not really. It's different enough that it doesn't really match with white furniture that is in the game. So thank goodness that is being resolved. And I don't think this is the only swatch that we're getting, because from what I remember, we've never got like one swatch in an entire update. There's usually at least a few other ones, whether it's more swatches for that same object or more swatches for another object entirely. So yeah, this might just be the tip of the iceberg, or maybe it is really the only swatch that we're getting in the near future. But SimGuru Kate did confirm that we are, in fact, getting this color swatch in a future patch, so don't worry, we're not getting The Sims 4 plain color swatches that should have been in the game stuff. But I did get a little confused about that, so I did tweet Kate saying I'm confused. I thought free content can't be teased at all unless it's released within the same quarter, because there is this whole revenue recognition thing that they've talked about in the past. But yeah, it is the last month of Q1 for this year, but there's no March patch, as already confirmed, so our swatches may be insignificant enough to somehow dodge that rule. And Kate says, to be honest, Graham went a little rogue on me and we were just running with it. Also, for your info, our fiscal year runs April to March, so technically we are in Q4 of fiscal year 19. Quite confusing, I know, but we, EA, are updating how and when we can share stuff. Also, you could argue that a swatch is small enough in scale that it kinda skates around the rule. It's so complicated, I sat in an hour meeting about it and had more questions than answers. I mean, yeah, I can get how it can skate around the rules a little bit, because the reason I brought up, oh, maybe the swatches are insignificant enough, is that, well, a swatch isn't really a new item, it's just another thing being added onto existing content. So yeah, it can be a little strange, but I think I sort of get it, at least somewhat, maybe. But in the end, I don't think it's going to take that long for this color swatch to arrive, because realistically, I don't think they would want to tease something that small really far in advance. So I think we probably are going to get this in April or May. But before I end this video, there's a little bit more to talk about in regards to consoles, because Sims community found listings on Game UK for a couple of unreleased stuff packs for consoles. So yeah, Bowling Night stuff and fitness stuff, they're both listed to be coming out on March 15th, though that date might not be 100% accurate because that is on a Friday instead of a Tuesday. But maybe it is releasing just that same week or the week after, so I don't think it's completely false. It might still be pretty close to the truth. And I can believe those two packs releasing alongside each other, though I was thinking maybe fitness stuff and spa day would release at the same time. But no, I can still also imagine fitness and bowling releasing together, since they both fall into that same kind of theme of working out. But that is good that they're releasing two more packs at the same time, so that consoles are catching up a bit faster to PC, because then after these two are out, then it's just Spa Day, My First Pet stuff, and now Strangerville, since that game pack is a thing now. But yeah, it's good that we're catching up more. As for what I think of these two packs, well, with these console ports for stuff packs, we're definitely being left with the more divisive ones. And I think with Bowling Night stuff, I actually really wanted bowling back pretty badly, but I was not really asking for a stuff pack dedicated to just bowling. I think I would have been more okay with it if they had maybe instead called it date night stuff and included a couple of other gameplay items besides bowling, like a claw machine and some more arcade cabinets, because even though Get Together came with one of those, it's not like there's literally just one arcade game available in the entire world in real life. So it would make sense if we got at least a couple more of those in The Sims 4. And of course, there's always the argument that this should have been included within an expansion pack. And there's definitely a couple that it could have fit into, like Get Together or City Living. The only real benefit I see to bowling being its own stuff pack is that we now have a dedicated bowling skill instead of a hidden one like in The Sims 3. But is that really worth it? Probably not. Though I will say that I really love the items. Like, I love the furniture, I love the Create a Sim items too, so it's not the worst stuff pack ever, but still a bit questionable. As for fitness stuff, I know a lot of people don't like this stuff pack, but honestly, I do like it. It's one of my favorites because I really wanted more athletic wear, because even though I do use a lot of custom content, I found that a lot of it was just reusing meshes from Spa Day or the base game, so I just really wanted something that was different, and fitness stuff absolutely delivered on that for me. Because especially if you watch my Create a Sim videos, you'll notice that I tend to beeline for stuff from fitness stuff when I'm deciding the athletic wear outfits. So yeah, I'm really grateful for that stuff pack, mainly for the Create a Sim items, which is not normally the case, because usually the gameplay items tend to be the biggest highlight for me, though that's not to say that I don't like the gameplay items in this one, because I actually do like the rock climbing treadmill. It's a little bit of a weird one, because I would have expected the rock climbing wall that we got in the Sims 3 store, but it's still kind of interesting, because even if it's not an object that I use every single day, I still find it enjoyable when I use it, because not every single object in The Sims, I think, needs to be something that needs to be used every single day. Like, there are some objects that I think that should be around for kind of like more special occasions. Well, I don't know if I would call going to the gym a special occasion, but still something that's not used as much, but when you do get to use it, it's a special experience. And the earbuds, that feels like something that should have just been there from the beginning. Though I will say that the text messages saying, oh, you want free earbuds, I don't know who came up with that idea. I don't think that was a good one. But also, yes, the workout videos, I almost forgot about those. Those are pretty handy, especially if you don't want to try and fit those workout machines into your Sims home, because, yeah, it doesn't always work out. So it is pretty convenient to have those just available on the TVs, since, yeah, my Sims homes tend to have TVs. And that wraps up another Sims info/thoughts video, so feel free to let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Are you excited to be getting a plain white shelf? And if you're playing on consoles, will you be buying bowling stuff and fitness stuff? And be sure to leave a like or a comment or even subscribe, because it lets me know that you really like my content, and it helps you keep up to date more easily with my latest stuff from The Sims, Sonic the Hedgehog, and more. So I will talk to you all later, and have a great day. Thanks for watching.